Gabby, that's Brian, that's Chris, and this is a two-headed turtle.
This guy is named Chopstick, the two-headed red-eared slider. It's about 2 years old, and there's probably about 20, maybe 25 two-headed turtles in the whole world. It's called polycephaly. He's a pretty cool animal, and we love him to death, so we're really excited to be able to work with him here. I'm going to be showing you guys a ton of cool animals today, and later on in the video, I'm going to show you an even cooler two-headed animal, so definitely stay tuned for that.
This is insane. So, do you think this is two turtles that share one body, or is it one turtle with two heads?
It's definitely one body, two heads. I mean,
no, I would say it's two different animals that share a body. I mean, both of those heads are functional. Look, they're both blinking. They both move independently of each other. Look at that. And Brian said that both heads will eat. I wonder if this one controls that side and that one controls that side. I guess there's really no way to know.
Yeah.
But with people, I know this happens sometimes to people, and depending on like where they're conjoined, they can sometimes like
control one area and the other one controls the other area.
But with an animal, I guess you'll never know because they'll never be able to tell you like a person can. But that is insane. Let's just like really try to zoom into that head. Where do they start? Oh, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is incredible. All right, let's see if we can feed him. Okay, so Brian just went back and cut up a few pieces of fish, and we're gonna see if this turtle will eat for us, or these turtles will eat for us. I wanna see both heads eating. So hopefully we can, oh, look at that. Wow, they're actually like fighting over the food.
Now that was a really cool turtle, but Brian has another really cool turtle right here. He's got an alligator snapping turtle, which are very near and dear to my heart. So you mind if I take him out?
Please take him out of the same spot. You might want to move your arm, so you don't get your arm taken off. Bowser, my baby.
Look at him. Oh, look at the size of that guy. He's what, he's 80-something pounds?
87 pounds.
87 pounds and 43
years old.
Yes.
Got a good memory.
So all this is camouflage. All these little tubercles you see all across the face help him blend in and make him not look like a turtle, right? And so they're big. They're an ambush predator. So if he opens up his mouth, I gotta hold on to him. But if he does, if we get him to open up, we can see inside he's got that tongue lure inside, and he'll use that to attract fish. There you go. Got that little tongue in there.
Can you grab it, Brian, and show him?
Let me show you really quick.
Just give us some wiggle action on that.
He's actually a super chill snapping turtle. He very rarely ever snaps at all, to be honest with you. So he's pretty used to being around people. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, this is the most calm snapping turtle I've ever seen. Like, I mean, look at him. Like, he's not even trying to bite my hand.
Look at that.
Oh, there you go, a little bit. But we're right here next to him, and he is so calm. So Brian has some other cool animals to show us. We're gonna go put Bowser back. There we go. There you go, big guy.
No, Savannah, I saw that there was a leaf in this water over here, and we don't like to have anything in the water, so could you go in and get that leaf out for me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
For sure.
So this is Lucy. Lucy's actually the longest snake we have here, and she got her name Lucy because it's short for Lucifer. So sometimes she can be a little bit of a handful.
Yeah, we all got to get in there.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This snake is huge.
Yep.
All right. I'll get in here somewhere.
Okay, this is Lucy, and this is, you're gonna get your cardio in for the day.
Oh my god.
Gabby's all over the place. This isn't bad at all. This is probably my favorite time I've ever handled Lucy, to be honest with you. It's going really well. Get in there, Savannah. What are you doing?
I am, but I'm letting them do what they got to do.
She's like, Gabby's down. Chris is down. Pig is down. She's almost 20 foot long.
Oh my god.
She is a mover, right? Chris, you wearing out yet? I think Chris is having all the fun. Look at the smile on his face. She's always just really high energy, but she is literally one of my favorite snakes. I just love her.
But she never strikes.
No,
She's just moving.
She just loves to move.
This is a huge snake. I'm tired. I'm exhausted, like actually exhausted.
People don't realize how much a big snake will wind you just by going, because she's constantly going and you have to constantly be turning around with her.
Oh, there you go.
I can't even.
Look, she's
I would
being
say-
nice now.
I would say I do the spaghetti with her. Oh, yep.
I think we got our fill of
We need to start
dessert.
going back this way.
And listen to this, watch this, watch this. She will go right up into the tree, I bet. Maybe not. Whoops, I'm sorry.
Ugh.
Feel my heart.
Watch her, she's gonna go up in the tree now. This is what she does every single time you take her up. She'll then go up and hide in the tree. It's pretty cool to have that behavior, right?
Wow.
Every single time you take her out, and she'll curl up like a green tree python on the top of the tree.
Oh, really?
Yep, every single time. Again, it just shows you the intelligence of snakes, that she does a repetition every single time. Go in there and kiss her. Yeah, you forgot your leaf.
You didn't get the leaf, Savannah.
Yeah, after all of that, you had one job.
Get that leaf, Savannah.
There's two.
2 leaves.
All
All
right.
good now.
I am so out of breath from that snake. I'm a gator wrestler, so I have some stamina, but that was crazy. That was the biggest snake I've ever held.
Remember that two-headed animal I said that was going to be really cool earlier in the vlog? Well, here it is. This is Ben and Jerry, the two-headed California king snake. Ben is this guy, Jerry is that guy.
Wait, how do you know? Just
Oh,
between who's on right and left?
Yep, they haven't switched since we've had it. Ben is actually not that unusual, to be honest with you, but Jerry is pretty unusual.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to have a two-headed snake. And of course, it's called polycephaly. It's actually a conjoined twin. This guy's about 4.5 years old, and for anyone that knows anything about two-headed snakes, mortality rates are like 99.9% in the first year. That's why you don't see hardly any adult two-headed snakes out there.
Right.
But once they hit adulthood, which is about 1.5 to 2 years, they live a full life and typically will live 20 to 25 years.
Wow. So we teased this guy on Instagram a little bit, and people were asking, are both heads functional? Which side eats?
So both heads are functional and both sides eat, but Ben is the dominant head. You can kind of see if you look like it's a little bit more straight. So Ben on the left is the dominant head. So he'll typically eat first, and then Jerry will eat after. And what we do is we feed them smaller meals so they don't have a traffic jam when they're feeding, right? But it's interesting how they know it, right? Like they won't eat at the same time. Jerry knows not to start eating until Ben's almost done with his food, and then he starts to eat.
Wow.
And so it goes down like one after the other, and they'll rotate through their feeding like that.
That is insane.
Do they try to go different directions?
They sometimes do. Most of the time, Jerry was along for the ride, but every now and then, they'll actually go in different directions, and if you hold your finger up between them, right between them, just go like that, sometimes they'll actually try to push through your finger, because they don't realize.
Oh my god, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yep, they don't realize that you can just back up and go around.
Right.
Wow.
So they will fight every now and then. Every now and then you'll catch them where they're just spread wide apart, as wide as they can go, because they want to go in different directions. They're just a weird animal, you know?
So this is a genetic thing?
So
or
this
is
is
it like
a-
an incubation thing?
Nope, it's just a random. Basically, what happens when these guys were a zygote single cell, they were supposed to be twins, and it kind of just mushed together into one body. You know?
Gotcha.
So a complete conjoined twin, probably 1 in a million that actually would happen, and then 1 in 100,000 would actually survive. So a lot of times we find them dead in the egg. A lot of times they hatch and die within a couple of days. Every now and then they'll live a month or two. But you can imagine when you have two heads, oftentimes there's a lot of other things. When you have two hearts, two sets of lungs, whatever, lungs, sacs, that's where the problem is. With Ben and Jerry, we're almost positive that from the neck down, he's one snake. They're one snake, I should say. And from the head up, they're two snakes. And that's why they're successful.
Right.
The more simple, the more success.
Right.
The more complicated, double hearted, stuff like that, the more things go wrong.
Right. This is incredible.
It's so cool.
I've
isn't it?
never seen anything like this in my life.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love them.
Thanks so much for having us, Brian. This was so cool. What an amazing animal. And thanks for showing us around.
It's great. It's my pleasure. You guys are amazing. You're welcome here anytime.
Thank you. And you guys, thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. And we'll see you on the next one.